What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy Ramon, also known as Uncle Rizzo around here. And yes, we are in the building with the Xbox One Elite controller. Yes, Microsoft brought the moniker of Elite back. And boy, oh boy, did they do it in a big way. This is actually Dante's because I can't find these things anywhere. And I'm going to let you in on the secret on how to find one a little bit toward the end of the video, and all courtesy of Neff. He figured out the ingenious plan. But yeah, this thing is dope. I mean, right out the little carrying case that it comes with, when you pick it up, there is a noticeable difference in weight. You know, it's not ridiculously heavy. It's actually the weight that it has feels like much added weight, of a much better distributed weight in comparison to the original Xbox One controller, and I quite like it. Now, there's a fair bit of metal on this thing. The joints that the thumbsticks connect to are metal, and they did some reworking of the interior stuff to give it the more weight, and it really does feel a lot more solid. I really enjoy it. The triggers still feel the same. The bumpers feel a little bit different, and of course you see here is that battery that we've all come accustomed to using and we love. Shout out to Snow for pointing out that they still sell these things with AA batteries. But yeah, you see me clicking that button there. That's actually the hairpin button to enable it. So for most first-person shooters, and I had to think about the way this works, I think we had it backwards, or at least I conceptualized it backwards. I thought when they said hairpin, you know, the moment you press the trigger, the control releases a shot, and not so much. I mean, it's still, I tested it with the Elite and the regular controller, and it's still the same about, I want to say 45% of the way down on the triggers when these shooting games will release a bullet. But what is dope about the hair trigger is when you flip that switch, it puts a stop right at that 45%. So you don't waste time traveling all the way down on the trigger. So less travel means you come back to that off the trigger position a lot faster than you would. So it's actually kind of dope. Here you see me putting in the paddles on the back. I was putting them in like an idiot, but this is actually pretty dope how they snap in. They really snap in. They're magnet or magnetized, and they sit really well. And you can, like you see, you had different configurations on how you can actually put them on. I kind of like that. I really do like that. It's extremely easy to pull off as well. When I did some testing with these paddles in the back in Forza, I had the left paddle mapped to gear down and the right paddle mapped to gear up. But I find it was a little unnatural to brake with the left trigger and gear down at the same time with the left paddle in the back. So what I ended up doing was mapping gear up and gear down both to the right paddles on the right, and that worked so well. It took a little bit of getting used to in terms of the muscle memory, because you know you're used to taking your hand away and putting it on the A, B, X, Y button, whatever it is you use. And I think that's where you get the dopeness of these paddles. You don't need to offset that position. Really dope. Here you see me looking at the different thumbstick configurations. This is the mushroom one I will never use. What I actually do like is the really tall concave thumbstick. I really, this one here, this I find is the best one, especially for the right thumbstick for the shooting. That's your precision aiming right there, and it really helped in Halo. I was blown away by how much of a difference I felt. You know, it took me all of 4 or 5 minutes to get used to it being a lot taller, but once I did it, that was it, man. The thing did the job, and I really did enjoy the way it feel. I know Microsoft said they're gonna be working on some more stuff for it. Maybe we can see a medium height one in the future. That would be also dope. Here's the the D-pad, and they're all just pretty much magnetic as well. Same deal with the paddles on the back, and the thumbsticks, they just come right off. And that's a dope touch, man. I feel like they did the damn thing. I didn't really play with the dish, the analog, the digital dish. I'm not a fan of that. Supposedly they say it's better for Street Fighter. I don't know, since we won't be having any Street Fighter around here. But ultimately, I was on board to get this. Unfortunately, when it came out, I was not in the country, so I missed it. And there were some reserves people had whether or not this thing would be worth the price tag. And I can tell you, I played with it for about an hour. Yes, it is worth the $150. And the fact that it's sold out everywhere, I think a lot of other people agree this thing is worth the money. Now, I promised I would tell you how to get one. Listen closely. GameStop currently has a deal or special that they're running where you can actually, it's not even a special. You can trade your Xbox in and you will get $250 worth of credit. Now, what does this translate into? GameStop has the Xbox One Elite bundles, and that comes with this controller, and it also comes with the 1 terabyte hybrid hard drive, which is part SSD and a regular what the hell do we call it? They're not a tape. You guys know what the hell. I'm drawing a blank right now. But this is a deal because for $250, all you need is your power brick, the HDMI cable, a controller, and your Xbox. You do not need your Kinect. So for $250, you go in there, you trade up, you get a larger hard drive, you get the faster Xbox One, up to 30% faster. And people are saying, Neff's got it, and he's saying he's noticing a hell of a difference when installing games, so on and so forth. So you get that. You get the new Elite headset that's a lot clearer than the regular headset. And you get this control that you cannot find right now. I mean, come on, that's a no-brainer. And depends on what GameStop you go to. You can even get them on a sale where they'll give you a game and an extra controller in it. They'll toss it in. Some of them are still running that, so look out for that. But yeah, I mean, if you really want this controller, an extra $250, it's $100 more than the controller itself. But I mean, look at it this way: if you were going Amazon, these things are going for $300, so you'd pay that $100 premium anyway, on top of the fact that you're getting almost double the space on a hard drive, and a faster hard drive, and a better headset. So yeah, if you really want it, there you go. Thank Neff. Hit the comments below, people. Let me know if you've got your Elite controller. Are you enjoying it? Can you recommend it? I know I sure am. And these things are sold out until the spring, so this is gonna be a long wait. Like the video if you like it. Hit the comments below. Subscribe for more content. It's your boy Uncle Rizza. I'm out of here. Peace.